Hello, I'm George Sellers. I have the privilege of being the creative director for Global Views and Studio A Home. Welcome to this version of Show and Tell. We're going to be talking about our extensive collection of sculpture. Global Views is known as an accessories company, and sculpture is a big part of that. My background is in fine art sculpture. I come to this world from fine art, and I'm bringing a wealth of knowledge in that category, and I get to create these pieces, and it's a playground for me. I'm sitting here with Athena and Mars, which I created. I did the original clay sculptures. Then I got to visit these pieces in process in Florence, my favorite city, where they're being created in real Tuscan terracotta. And then here they are, available. It's an amazing process. Everything is the real deal.
This is our silver leaf wing sculpture, and these are sold as a pair because they are unique. One is a right wing and one is a left wing, so we made the decision to go ahead and just package them and pack them and market them as a pair. This is a silver leaf finish that has been amber washed to tone it down so it's not so bright, and they're sitting on black granite bases. We also sell these wings in a pair in bronze finish and gold leaf finish. So we've got the finish options completely covered when we're marketing something that we think is going to be very, very successful for us. And as you can see, the casting detail goes all the way around to the back side of the wings also. So they're equally beautiful from the front as they are from the back. They've got really beautiful feather-like details in the cast iron of the base material that they're made of. This beautiful piece of art was actually inspired by an original that we purchased in an antique shop in London. The name of this piece is Profile. It's nickel-plated brass on black granite, and we also sell this in shiny brass on white marble. It obviously is the profile of a gentleman, I believe. Here's his eyes, his nose, his lips, his chin, and it's beautifully mounted on this black granite base. The human form has always been a great deal of inspiration for us when creating one-of-a-kind sculptures. This gentleman is called Victorious, and he comes in this silver leaf finish on black granite, and he also comes in gold leaf finish as well. And so he's just got a really beautiful form to him, and he's in a very uplifting kind of pose that I think a lot of people would find inspirational in this moment in time. The other gentleman here is called Handstand, and so all of the work required to keep yourself up on your hands and the muscles that it causes to bulge on your body are part of the configuration that formulates him. Some of the sculptures that we do as a company are actually produced originally here in our studio in Dallas. Other sculptures like these two are actually formulated in one of our better factories overseas who have the amazing talent of artists on their team there that make them unique as a factory and as a supplier for us, because they can take a rough figural sketch from us and formulate these beautiful human figures, and they even do it when we're visiting the factory, and we'll come in and say, oh, you know, we really want the guy to have a little bit trimmer waist, we want him to have a little bit longer arm, and they can make those changes in additions to these kind of sculptures when we're there working with them. Here we're presenting the abstract dual figure sculpture. So basically, if you study it for just a moment, you can see the head of one figure here and the head of the second figure here, so it's a dual figure. And it's made of layers of solid cast brass with a nickel-plated finish on it, and it's sitting atop a really beautiful black granite base. We also market this piece in a shiny brass finish on a white marble base. It's just a really elegant sculpture, and it was inspired by an antique that we purchased in a London antique shop again, and it's got a beautiful view on the front and the back. Here you see even more detail. This could very well be the arm of one figure. This could be the arm of the other figure. So it's kind of up to your imagination as to what you see when you look at this sculpture. But it's really a beautiful, beautiful piece in both finishes. This is our love dove sculpture, and I think there's just so much emotion going on between these two beautiful doves that have been carved on this piece. They're cast out of solid brass with a nickel-plated finish on them, and they're sitting atop a black granite base. They're also available in a shiny brass finish on white marble base. These were antiques that we purchased in London many years ago, and we've struggled and struggled to try to get them made for us because we had such a huge marble base that they were going on originally that it became quite cumbersome and heavy. But as we began working with them more and more, it made sense to have them perched upon the marble block like you see here with their tails hanging down the way they are. They're just really very beautifully detailed, very loving, and they look really good from either side that you choose to look at them at. Just beautiful sculpture.